Our next presenter is the chairperson of Amnesty Sweden and also serves as a regional executive director on climate justice at the People's Vigilance Committee on Human Rights Asia. Please welcome Parul Sharma.
Dear friends, dear Lottie, being a human rights lawyer, I felt immensely pleased and honored to introduce this other lawyer for the Right Livelihood Award 2020. The suffering of her people, the Mosquito indigenous group in Nicaragua, the hunger, the humanitarian crisis, and the armed land grabbing is beyond injustice. But friends, Lottie teaches us much more than the importance of legal protection and legal strategies for indigenous communities. She is one of the most powerful carriers of indigenous culture, a guardian of her people's livelihood, a guardian of forests, a guardian of rivers, lands, and the Earth's climate system. She is a caretaker and practitioner of indigenous knowledge and life. Her fight is our strength. Her life's mission for justice for indigenous communities in Nicaragua gives us hope for a continued, affluent flourishing of Mother Nature. She teaches us to give to the trees, and they will give to us. We will now watch a short film about Lottie Cunningham Wren.
Lottie Cunningham Wren is an indigenous rights and environmental activist from the Mosquito ethnic group in Nicaragua. She has taken the plight of indigenous and Afro-descendant communities all the way to the Inter-American Court of Human Rights and won. Indigenous communities around the world, but especially in Latin America, face a multitude of threats. From land grabs and exploitation of their natural resources to violence, endangering their very existence. In Nicaragua, indigenous communities are harassed by armed settlers who use the land to ranch cattle and harvest wood. The environment is often destroyed because of the state's promotion of extractive industries. Indigenous groups are pushed out of their lands. Through the use of international and domestic law, Cunningham has secured indigenous land rights in Nicaragua, pioneering legal strategies that have been successfully used by indigenous communities around the world. She has also shown that the protection of indigenous land is instrumental to the protection of local ecosystems. Despite threats and intimidation, Lottie Cunningham remains unwavering in her commitment to empowering and protecting indigenous communities.
It is thus with great pleasure I present the 2020 Right Livelihood Award to Lottie Cunningham Wren.